So this is like something that usually that probably people are gonna be see the whole time. You can be in tanks, especially when they obtain fish from Hyphessobrycon genus or Hemigrammus genus. I think you're able to see like two Hyphessobrycon vilmae challenging each other at the moment. It's really gonna be interesting because one of them is actually one of the vilmae package I've already had in this tank for like months, I guess. The other one is the one that I kind of like just sort of like moved into this tank. I just kind of got this one from the store probably like weeks ago, I suppose, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I guess. And I mean, it's a little bit weird because I gotta say that here one of them I mean like the one that you're able to kind of see properly and left at the moment. Yeah, that's the one that I got from the store for kind of like several weeks from now. And and I kind of got this one for kind of thinking that actually this one probably is a female, and since actually I'm only having kind of like one male and one female in this tank at the moment, I thought actually that would be good for me to have one more female somehow over here in the tank for being able to kind of just sort of distract the male a little bit more for being kind of make the male to feel like to spawn with the with a rather younger female, let's say, because kind of in this tank actually my Hyphessobrycon vilmae male has kind of sort of spawned probably twice, with the female in the tank, but somehow that I think that the female one that I'm having here in the tank looks a little bit old, or a little bit older, so I thought that would be better for kind of introducing some younger female fish, of the kind in the tank for for kind of trying to sort of make them pair up, but somehow I'm not quite sure if I've kind of sort of sexed a new one right or wrong, because I'm still kind of thinking that I get to the one that I've got later, as a female, but I'm not really kind of that certain anymore somehow, because it's a little bit weird, because usually I wouldn't really kind of have any problem sexing them at all, because they usually will really be able to kind of have a very recognizable difference kind of regarding their like their kind of like the body shape or things like that, especially kind of like the part kind of around their stomach, around their belly. You're really able to kind of tell if it's a male or a female. But well, yeah. I mean, since I've since I have kind of added this new one to the tank, the male all of a sudden kind of stopped any kind of like spawning behavior towards the female, towards the older female, and he has only kind of started kind of becoming very aggressive towards any other fish in the tank, which was really which was really kind of weird for me, because it never happened before actually. When there were when it was only the pair of the Hyphessobrycon vilmae in the tank, the male never kind of showed any aggression towards any other fish in the tank. So basically, I think that probably usually if something kind of like that happened, that could be caused by some kind of new males to be introduced into the tank for being to kind of make the threat, or for being to kind of make the make the older, or make the older inhabitant kind of feel threatened. Therefore, that they would like to kind of sort of mark, or they would like to kind of show their power for being to kind of make the newcomer know like this is my place, this is my territory, or things like that. So, and especially since the game kind of like right now that they're really kind of just challenging each other, I really kind of just wonder if the new one that I've got is a male instead. But I'm still not quite sure, because I have to say that actually when I the reason why I got this kind of newcomer it was also because when I was at the store, I thought that actually the one had rather kind of a good stomach, I mean like the kind of body shape, as well as a rather kind of like full bodied, not fully bodied, but rather kind of like sort of like a chubby stomach somehow, and therefore that I thought it was a female. But usually actually I'm not quite sure, but it was I mean it happens sometimes actually, especially kind of for the for the fish probably from Hyphessobrycon, like those like Red Phantom Touch, or like Fantasy, or like Robert C. I mean, sometimes you're able to kind of see like a male or a like a male and female can sort of like challenge each other sometimes, but mostly the challenges should be, or kind of will be sort of happening among males, or among only females, or something like that actually. So right now, since actually my vilmaes are kind of challenging each other, I really kind of wonder if they both are males, or I mean, even the one that I got is a male or a female. That really kind of makes me very confused. that really kind of, you know, makes me sort of, you know, very confused and even kind of question myself, honestly, like if I kind of 6 to 1 right or not. But anyway, that's still kind of, you know, nice to see them sometimes do kind of, you know, change each other, because I haven't kind of, you know, seen my vilmae sort of, you know, change each other that often. Especially in this tank, since like I said, this tank only had kind of like a pair of them, so it was not really kind of possible for them to kind of, you know, even sort of chant each other at all, instead of only spawning. So yeah, but it's really kind of interesting. I mean, like, sometimes, you know, it's really still kind of impossible for, you know, for anyone to even kind of, you know, just sex them around, or sex their fish around, even if they've already kind of got a lot of ideas or a lot of kind of knowledge kind of about the fish. That's really, although I have to say that I'm really kind of ashamed of it, because I usually really do kind of, you know, think like I'm really sort of good at sexing fish, especially kind of like the species in Hyphessobrycon genus, or kind of like Hyphessobrycon genus, because I'm pretty much sort of into those genuses. So I thought like I usually wouldn't really kind of make any mistake, but still, it is really hard to say sometimes, I guess. But I was still, you know, it's kind of nice for, you know, being able to kind of see something like this, like them kind of changing each other, and, you know, be able to kind of show a very great coloration, and that's pretty cool, I have to say. But it was still, you know, it's a little bit kind of stupid for me to even you know, even a newcomer is really male, that's really kind of stupid for me to kind of make that stupid mistake, honestly. Although actually I would still like to kind of go get a male, if this was a female, but but well, this, you know, kind of in the first place, I thought that was I mean, I really kind of got this one as a female, so still kind of makes me feel like I'm a little stupid. But anyway, I'm stupid, that's fine. I don't really mind as long as my fish survive, so it's okay. And it's really pretty nice, kind of seeing those beautiful fish kind of changing each other the whole time. They've been kind of doing this like for hours so far tonight, which is really kind of interesting, because actually the newcomer has been really quiet in tank for quite a while, actually, since you know, since I got into tank. So it is really like the very first time for me to kind of, you know, sort of see them actually do something like this in the tank since I've brought the newcomer into the tank. I think actually that might be a sign, kind of showing like the newcomer has finally sort of got used to the tank, or to the environment, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see. They look really beautiful. Vilmae is really beautiful species in Hyphessobrycon genus. I mean, like, there are a lot of kind of similar species, genus, like, you know, like, what was it called? Lepis tetra, of course. Like some of the other kind of newer tetras that have been kind of found, or that have been kind of imported in the market lately in China, especially kind of in my city. There are fish like there's a fish called red double tetra, I think. I don't know if you guys have ever kind of got a chance to see them in the market or whatever, but they're really beautiful, and they're really they're also kind of like a very similar sort of species to vilmae. I think they really, I mean, of course they're kind of from some genus, but I think they're probably they have the kind of similar locality somehow, you know, which kind of makes them really sort of look very kind of, you know, similar to each other, I guess. And also Lepis tetra, as I said, and there are a lot of other sort of species in this genus which are also very similar to each other. But well, I have to say they really look pretty, like really pretty. And if you're able to have a better lighting, you're able to kind of see very, very good coloration on this fish. I mean, like, seriously, if you're able to kind of adjust your better lighting, it's really going to be so beautiful.